I'm Mike Hall, and I'm a former in charge of the bull test here at Cal Poly. And Cal Poly is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, of the bull tests in United States, starting out in 1956. I was in charge of the bull test from 1983 to 2012, and I saw a lot of changes in our bull test over the years. Now it's a yearling bull test, where originally it was a 2-year-old bull test, and there's been a lot of innovations and changes over time. Now we incorporate some of the latest genetic predictions along with weight gains and performance. And the Cal Poly bull test serves 3 purposes. One is a place for seed stock operators to test their individual bulls for gainability and also the genetic predictions for breeding values. Secondly is a place for commercial operators to buy their seed stock and range bulls for their commercial or seed stock operations. And third is a great opportunities for students to learn. And that's what the key thing about this, and different than many other places, and there is other universities that are trying to adopt the Cal Poly learn by doing, but Cal Poly's been doing this for many years, and it's been very successful. And many of these students go on to very successful careers in the beef industry or other careers. And so this is just one of the opportunities that they have here at Cal Poly.
What's your favorite memory or experience from bull test?
Well, probably the biggest memory, of course, was the development of the new beef center and bull test, and this was our 50th annual test that we had to relocate out here to our present site. It was a big challenge because it was not as a nice an area. It was totally undeveloped, and so everything had to be developed here, and we had to work with outside contractors. But probably the greatest memory of that was the students that helped build this, and I hired some very outstanding young men that did a great job in the construction of this, and that was probably one of the fondest memories I had, is working with those students to succeed in building this beef center.
What do you believe to be the most important aspect of bull sales in general?
Well, the bull sales, and again, this is, and today with the genetic predictions that we can have, much of the guesswork is taking out of selection, but they still have to have the ability to gain weight and to be able to express that genetic potential. And so facilities like this enable the feeding of these bulls and the growing out of these bulls, and so thus they can go on and successfully have an impact at both the commercial cow-calf level that's going to pass down to the feedlot, and of course the packing, and to provide outstanding beef for today's consumer.
Do you have any advice for this year's Bull Test Enterprise members?
I think the biggest advice I have is don't be afraid to jump in and gain some experience. There'll be individuals that have been on the enterprise for a number of years, and they're here to help you. And I think that's one of the best things about Cal Poly, is that you don't need a lot of experience, but this is a place to gain the experience, and you're going to leave this place with much more practical experience than any other university could ever have at the undergraduate level.